Hello. Hello guys, this video is pretty different. In this video I will show you what's difference between this much price hard disk versus this much price hard disk from inside. Like we are literally smashing this hard disk down to their disk. Okay, whatever. And this is my friend Harsh who will help me because doing this alone is very much difficult. And this hard disk I got it for free. Actually not free, but I got them and I wanted to see what's inside them. So let's see what's inside. Sunlight. Hello. So this is a expensive one hard disk. This is of Samsung, and this is a cheap one. I just opened it, so I don't even know which company it is. And let's reveal. So if you are the one who have seen the hard disk for the first time, this is how it looks. Wait, let me focus. Yeah. So this is an expensive one, and wait, I will just open the cheap one. So this is the cheap one. Yeah. So both of them contains. Okay, so both of them contains disc. This is expensive one. I'll just put something right here so that you can know which one is expensive and which one is cheap. This one is cheap one, this one is expensive one. This was pretty easy to open. Yeah, actually. Both of them had the same screws, but I drilled the screws and opened them because I didn't have the right type of screwdriver. Sorry. And the difference, first of all, which I can see is the difference in their plates. This plate is made up of dual aluminium or whatever material, stainless steel I suppose, and also there is a thick rubber gasket which is like stick to it, like built into it. See, you can see right here, and this whole thing has a rubberized coating on it. Okay, this whole thing has a rubberized coating on it. And in this versus this has this cover, some type of cover right here, and this doesn't have any cover. Actually this is waste, so I can touch it, but please don't touch it because it can corrupt your data. Also this has filter. This is a filter of a cheap one. This is completely made up of polyester which has fibers inside it, like which acts as a filter, and this is completely like melted out so that the fibers of the filter itself cannot just come out and disturb the hard disk, like settle on this hard disk, the fibers of the filter itself. But this filter is very small and it's not compressed also, so if by mistake something happens, the particles like this, if you can see, can come out and settle on this hard disk. So this is a small difference, but this can also affect the life of a hard disk. Okay, so for this drive there is 4 solder joints, you can see right here. This is the motor which rotates. So this is a brushless motor and this has 4 contact points, so the handling of the motor is pretty good. But the thing in this cheap one is there are only 3 contact points. Yeah, there are only 3 contact points which is connected to the drive, means the motor. So that is also a difference between them. Okay, so this is a cheap one, expensive one. In this there is a locking mechanism. Always there is a locking mechanism in the hard disk, because whenever the hard disk is not moving, this hard disk reader should not move. In this hard disk, this expensive one, this gets locked when this reader completely gets to this point, and this gets locked by magnet. Like there is a magnet right here. Okay, so there is a magnet right here, there is a magnet, and here there is one more magnet, small magnet, just tiny, and when it gets to this point, this just gets logged right here, you can see. And in this cheap one, they are using this locking switch, like when this can't move because this is at this point, but if you just open the switch, this can move. And yes, this switch is controlled by electromagnet. This is right inside it. So whenever this drive gets turned on, this switch gets here and this can move. Okay, or this also moves by the motion of the drive, so that this gets open and this can move. So this is the switch locking mechanism in the cheap one. Yeah, in the cheap one, this locking mechanism is not that good as compared to this, because this is based on magnets and this is based on lever mechanism. So this is the another difference. This disc here, there is a carbon filter. This is a carbon filter, so it's pretty nice. Like, this has hidden secrets under the disc everywhere, and this carbon filter is extremely helpful. This is carbon. This is in form of, I don't know, but this is carbon filter. I'm pretty sure of it. And this is a expensive one. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me. Okay, so there is a bit of problem. I just smashed it to remove my frustration on this drive, and I didn't record this, but this black portion inside it just flew somewhere in this jungle. I don't know, he's searching since hours. What is here? Barish aa gayi. Okay, so that's pretty much it. This was the difference between a cheap hard disk versus an expensive hard disk, and the difference was not pretty big in physically, but the difference which was small is the difference which makes the difference in the cheap versus expensive hard disk more. So if you are buying a hard disk, please buy an expensive one if you care about your data, because data is the one on which you spend time. So please don't give the value to the hard disk. Probably I told you this earlier also. Yeah, this video is over. Next week I will come up with some new cool stuff. I don't think so he will be there next week, but just comment down below if you want him to be in the next video or not. He didn't help me. Okay, he didn't help in the video, like
in the video
talking something, but he helped a lot
behind the scenes,
camera and all this stuff.
yeah, so holding the camera and all.
Thanks to Harsh, shout out to Harsh. Check out his Instagram page. It's Harsh Audi. He's an amazing photographer, so check it out. My also Instagram page is amazing. Just check it out. The link is in the description and here also. Till then, bye. See ya.
Nobody wanna see us